Ever since my last Oppo X 2021, the world's first rollable phone video out, people keep asking, where's the front camera? What about taking my beautiful selfies? Well, today we might have the answer. Like a couple of days ago, Simi and I were invited by Oppo to their office to get a sneak peek of their newest on-screen camera technology. In this video, I will answer some of the questions you might care about most. Is the on-screen camera on Oppo phone visible? How is the image quality? And how is the general overall user experience? And my overall conclusions. Alright, first things first. The unit we got to demo the on-screen camera technology is a prototype, and I have no idea when this technology will reach Oppo's phones. You see, this prototype doesn't even have rear cameras. So please forget about the screen specs, whether it's 2K or 120Hz refresh rate, stuff like that. We just focused on the front camera. When Oppo handed this phone to me, first I immediately changed the wallpaper to a light color one to see if I could notice the front camera. I viewed from left, right, no problem, and then bottom, I finally see the selfie camera. But then my camera was out of focus. Who would see the phone's front camera from this angle? Even my camera doesn't want to record from this angle. All jokes aside, if you view this phone from a normal angle, I mean from where you would use your phone in daily life, you would barely notice it, no matter with what wallpaper. However, you do notice it from the couple of extreme angles like I showed in the video. Just to compare, I put Oppo's first generation of on-screen camera phone here. You can notice a huge difference. We even tried many complicated wallpapers. It seems Oppo handles them all pretty decently. You still get an entirely consistent screen. Overall, I would say Oppo did a really good job on how to hide the selfie cameras. If we take a closer look by using Oppo Find X3 Pro's microscope camera, we can see clearly the geometry of the pixels that's on the front-facing camera area. Oppo adopts the technology of shrinking the size of each pixel without decreasing the number of pixels. This could ensure a much brighter and more accurate, high-quality display even in the camera area. Of course, Oppo did many other things like optimizing the transparent wiring design and AI imaging algorithms. Here we don't want to go too much technicality about it. Now let's jump directly into photo testing. Here are some photos we took in different scenarios. Most of them I would say are usable. They have good clarity and don't look blurry or foggy, which would be normal for such on-screen camera photos. However, I did notice the color registration seemed a bit oversaturated and not accurate. I took some of the photos head-to-head with Oppo Find X3 Pro. You can notice the difference. This, I think, can be fixed through software tuning. I wouldn't worry about it since it's currently at the prototype stage. A good thing about this front-facing camera though is when you take videos with it, the diffraction is barely noticeable and has the closest performance to the standard selfie camera. Anyway, I'm not a selfie guy, for obvious reasons. So what I really care is how is the overall user experience, like page browsing, video watching or game playing. And I think that's where Oppo really stands out. Let's take an ebook reading for example. You wouldn't be able to notice any unsmooth or color difference when swiping text or turning pages over the camera. Actually, you wouldn't even know where the front camera is in this regard. That's truly shocking. And then the video watching, I would say it's as good as you would want it to be. To be honest, I can finally use the word immersive to describe my watching experience. Just to compare, I put different notch displays here. You can view the huge difference. Perfect for OCD users. As for gaming, you may wonder about touch sensitivity on the front camera area. You don't need to, because surely your finger is larger than the area and it will respond just like a normal panel. Alright, that's my hands-on of the Oppo's newest on-screen display camera. Once again, I was astonished by how far this technology Oppo has taken us to. It's not perfect, but by far it's the best I've seen, especially the seamless and immersive video watching and ebook reading experience. I would say you would barely notice the front-facing camera if I hadn't mentioned it to you. It's that good. By the way, Xiaomi is about to release the Mi Mix 4, which is going to have the on-display camera as well, and I just can't wait to see what Xiaomi has to offer. And that will be a few days later. If you want to learn more about this, please smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I'm Sammy. I will see you in the next one.